Hello, my name is Talia and this game is The Long Dark. This is the Timberwolf Mountain map and we are at the Mountaineer's hut. And I think it's a bit, well, not that foggy, slightly. Yeah, so I was in the fishing hut fishing and now I'm cooking since I want to level up and it doesn't require much, so maybe just cooking some fish will do the trick. Do I have, let's see, yes, need to have a lantern fuel. Like if you have a bottle in the inventory, the oil from the fuel you get from the fish, it goes to that same bottle. But if you don't, you end up having lots of bottles with very tiny amounts of fuel in them. And it makes no sense carrying something like that around since each bottle in itself has weight. Not much, but it adds up. So the way I'm doing it, I try to make full bottles. These are half-liter full bottles, and then these are bottles that have just tiny amounts. So when I need to refuel the lantern, I use those first and then leave the full bottles for, well, maybe taking them with me when I go to coastal highway. I mean, the lantern fuel, it is something you can, oh, cooking now. Farewell food poisoning. But let's still cook the rest of the fish. Yeah, so the food poisoning was the main issue, but it isn't anymore. On level 5, if you're playing on the harder difficulties, no intestinal parasites, and for everybody, no food poisoning. At least I have understood that that's the case. And I was at during the 500-day run, I was at the cannery in Bleak Inlet, and those sardines were nasty. But I had cooking level 5, so I ate sardines like 17% or 11%, so not good. Here I've been doing interior decoration, and this is sort of like, I wanted to make this look like somebody's living here. So here are acorn pancakes and a cup of coffee and some reading for bedtime. Wilderness kitchen. That's one of the things that help level up the cooking. So that is done. What would be the next one? Carcass harvesting, and that is, I haven't killed any deer. I've just read books and been a scavenger. Fire starting is going up nicely, same ice fishing. Yeah, archery could be better. I need to go try to get some bunnies. Oh, actually I should go up to the mountain and try to get a ptarmigan, because I can't make myself a chair if I can't get another ptarmigan. It requires ptarmigan down. There's 8 and you get 4 from one bird. So I need to go and try to get some of those. Should I? Yeah, let's put some water. Like the fire is burning, so don't waste it. Use it for water. So weather is fairly nice. Not too foggy, but I'm not going anywhere at this time of the day. And if you're trying for the staying outside during blizzard badge, this is very good place for that. Just go to the ice fishing hut and do some fishing and take the bedroll with you, so you don't need to even come inside if you don't want to. You can just sleep there during the blizzard. Well, I don't know how it works in the harder difficulties, that the weather might be too harsh, but in Pilgrim it works fine. And I've been wondering about those badges. Well, you can't get them if you play custom game, but it doesn't make any sense since I'm playing in Pilgrim. This is the easiest possible level and I'm getting those badges. So any custom game should be harder than playing in Pilgrim. So there's no reason why you can't get the badges playing custom games. But what do I know? Just doesn't make any sense to me. But it's a bit like, oh, the water. What does it say? Not boiling yet. And the fire is going out soon, so the water wouldn't boil all dry even if I forgot it there. What was I saying? I suppose I said what I was wanting to say. So, because I've been thinking that after I have got all the badges I want, mainly the fire starting one and the blizzard one, then I will start custom game and sort of take Pilgrim as the start and then just make it a bit harder, like less loot. There's so much stuff. It's gonna be interesting to play differently, just reducing the amount of stuff you can find. And well, I could actually leave out the firearms entirely because I don't use them now. Okay, let's take the water. Although I may end up using the rifle during this run near the end. Depends on how it goes. Hard to say what happens when you go over 500 days. Like 500 wasn't hard. It was getting a bit boring near the end. Just fishing and shooting deer and bears. I think I shot 22 bears here alone. So it's now another day and I am preparing for the 4th visit to the summit. And I've been optimizing the inventory, leaving out the woodworking tools and some other stuff, making sure I have a hacksaw with me. There is one at the summit, but there is one big container somewhere on the way there, if I can find it. It's still unlocked. On my third trip to the summit, I didn't take a hacksaw because I knew there was one at the top, and of course on the way up I found that container. Couldn't open it because I didn't take hacksaw. So hopefully I'll be able to find it. And here is a wolf pelt. This was at the summit. I have 2 in Pleasant Valley, the community hall, and I'm going to take this, so then I'll have 3, and hopefully I'll find one more somewhere so I can make the coat. But that remains to be seen. Not using the rifle means not killing the wolves. And now I'm just getting some water before leaving. But here are some of the things I have made. These are first fishes of this kind I have caught, and I put them up here. First I got that one, and then this one, and it gave me the trophy for what was it? Something about fishing expert? I don't remember. I got the 2 rare ones in Coastal Highway. So getting these 2 gave me the trophy. But yeah, the weather looks quite nice. But I'll need to get some water, and I think, how much? 18 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be fine. And we are putting coffee and another one. These will help with the climb. The last bit of the climb is long. And what I usually do is climb up to the ledge, take a breather, get a cup of coffee, and then climb the rest of the way. And of course, carrying as little as possible is a good idea. Now, take this one. It's a good idea because it's easier to climb without stuff, and of course you want to be able to bring down as much as possible. So 24, and it's gonna be lighter. There's gonna be less food. I think I could take one of these. Yeah, I should have everything now. So there is food at the summit, quite a bit of it. I left it there on purpose. So what I have now I can eat on my way up there, and then I can take some from there if I want to make sure. Yeah, it depends on the weather. Usually you can get down fairly quickly, but if the weather turns bad, you'll need to seek for shelter and may need to wait for a bit. So some food is a good idea. And there is, before the last long climb, there is a cave. So I usually get up to that cave, then spend night there, and then well rested in the morning, take the last climb, and then I'll stay up at the summit the next night. This time maybe even longer, depends on what happens with the birds. I need that one ptarmigan. I want to make a chair. But yeah, this is while this is easy, not needing to worry about the wildlife, the weather is still a challenge. So this is sort of relaxing gameplay mostly, and then sometimes it gets intense, like the first climb to the summit. You need to go through the eastern part of the map because this climb here, this western route, it's missing one of the ropes first, and you need to take another route to the summit, get the rope there, and then when you come down you deploy that rope to the missing climb, and then the second climb is a lot easier, as it is the route I'm taking now. There are 2 caves from the eastern part to the higher levels of the mountain, here at the west side of the mountain. But the cave where you get very easily, it is lower, so you need to have the missing rope deployed before you can go through that cave and climb to the top. So you need to take the harder one, the harder to reach cave first to get the rope in place. And getting to that one, yeah, that was a problem. I went to find the bunker on this map, and that was difficult to find, difficult to get to. I think 2 sprains before I get in there. So after I left from that, I decided to head to the cave that goes to the summit, and I got lost. Totally, utterly lost. And it was pure luck that I found the rope climb that took me to the cave I was looking for. Yeah, I'm really relieved that I can now use this route, because getting lost here isn't easy. I suppose you could if you tried, but no. But yeah, this is the first climb. Now, do I could open the map just so. So this is the first climb, and then you follow the river, but I think I'm going to check here. Where was that container? Not here. I'm really baffled. I can't remember where the container was, and I actually came here trying to look for it after the third climb, but just couldn't find it. Would it be somewhere there? So now we have a rope climb there, and yeah, this is the one that's missing initially. The one you need to deploy while coming down. And there is a cave here somewhere in that. Yeah, I think it's there. Somewhere where that fallen tree is. The cave is somewhere there. It's one of the ones that bring you here from the eastern side of the mountain. Or was that? Oh dear. Oh dear. So this one is not the one that's missing. Obviously, you couldn't miss this one. There is some clothes and this is empty. So if I need more cloth, I can just come here. Get those. But I can't even remember on which level that one container was. You need to keep an eye on that indicator in the lower right corner. See if you can make it, and if it starts looking bad, you better hope there is a ledge you can get onto. So now this one, oh, getting tired. Let's see, is there shelter here? There seems to be a cave somewhere. So it's noon. Oh, snow. That doesn't look promising. And there is the climb. So I'm tired. Should I? But there's a ledge there. Let's take one of these, see what happens. Does it help a bit? I'm trying to get to that ledge. So when you're this tired, that indicator moves faster, but sprain risk. Ledge. Yes. Let's take another. Can I get up there? Yep. Need to rest a bit. I'm not taking risks. That's enough. Because it is just a little bit. I want to get to that cave. Since the snow isn't a good idea. Okay. Now let's go on. Just a little bit more. It's right there. That rock right there in front, and you can recognize it from the tree. You can see there ahead. It's on the left side of the tree. And there are ptarmigans right there. Hopefully they'll be here in the morning. Right now I just need to get in here and sleep. Oh, do I need... No need to eat or drink. Just sleep. Yeah. The weather is getting... Like here you can see firewood, and there are some water bottles and sodas. just for emergencies. The weather is getting cold. Should I just take off some of the weight? So eat and drink as much as possible. 24 kilos, that's good. Yeah, the weather is turning nasty, but all I need is to get up there, and there's the plane. I can go inside. Oh. No. Why? I got it. That was stupid. Really. It was going over. Oh, and the weather. That's nice. That one is fleeing. Doesn't matter. All I needed was one more. Now I can make a chair when I get down there. And actually I can either make ptarmigan stew or I can make more broth. I think the latter is a good idea since broth is needed for so many recipes. So now this is, I think I could probably get up there, but there is a thing about not being greedy. Take a breather. There's no hurry. Staying here for a little bit, it fills the meter, so then I can go the rest of the way. And I think there's another ledge there on the left. I've never used it because stopping at the first one and resting is enough. And this is easy. It just goes straight ahead and the plane is there and all of the stuff. So one of the reasons of coming up here is now done, getting the bird. I think I have now got 4 of them. I have 8 ptarmigan down, 8 pieces at Pleasant Valley, and now I have 8 pieces here, so that makes 4 birds. You get a trophy for getting 10 of them with a bow. Oh, that was a bird. It's so confusing. You can get so close and then they just run. But now the second reason for coming up here is right here. Deer hides. Oh, and a rabbit pelt. Okay, I'm gonna take that as well. And so here is the one hacksaw. What about these? 29. Yeah. Now I could eat those because no food poisoning. And there is one rope here. This one, I think it was inside. Yeah, I was busting those crates. There was a crate here and it was inside the crate. So it's a good idea to check those as well. Should I could take that one as well. Yeah, but there was probably nothing in there. Yeah. Okay. So this book is Frontier Shooting Guide. I read this the last time I was here. Just spent the night. basically because I wanted to read that book but not carry it with me. So this in Pilgrim mode, this is a really good place to staying the night, even during a blizzard, because if you make fire somewhere back here, the wind won't blow it out, and there's room also here. Is there one? That's empty. I think these are empty. What's in here? More clothes. And these. Yeah, and when you check these containers, remember to check both sides, because they open separately. At the first time I came here, I didn't remember that, so I just checked one side. And here, so here is the rifle, some ammo, revolver ammo, and 2 of those kits, and they will stay here. If I want the rifle later, I'll just come back. Yeah, this was clothes. Did I already? Oh, those were empty. Yeah, so here, what is in here? There's some accelerant and firewood, so these are for emergencies. And so are those. I could take that one. Dog food. Should I? No. Nothing there, and just some sticks. And here we have food. Oh, that's going bad. I could take these. I left the peanut butter because it didn't feel safe. The percentage was so low. But now I can eat that one as well. So how about harvesting this? Feathers. So this one, it takes quite a bit of time, but I think it should be lighter to carry, just the meat and the... Oh, 1.4. This one has a little more than the previous one had. I mean, I got 1 kilo from the previous one. Oh, yeah, 1.5. So let's see. I'm going to... Yes, I can make both broth and ptarmigan stew. I have some flour and there's two jars of the broth, so I can make this and I can make more broth. So what I have made venison stew. This is one of the recipes you need to find. I made it once, not this one. And for this I need canned corn. All the other ingredients are at Pleasant Valley, so I guess I need to take those ingredients from there to Coastal Highway and then trade for the canned corn. And I think I made this. Now I can make this one. I've made lots of porridge, and this one requires cured meat, so when I get back to the Coastal Highway I'm going to make that meat curing box. I need to trade for that salt for the box because it's 8 kilos, and I'm not going to Bleak Inlet to carry 10 kilos of salt. I think trading is a better idea. I have made this and both broth and cooking oil. My aim is to make try every recipe. I have made this. I think I have a couple of these in the inventory right now. Acorn pancakes, there was one at the side table. Lots of these. Fish cakes. So this is, I didn't have potatoes at Coastal Highway. And for this, when I got this, I was, where was I going? Now I don't remember. But I didn't have those fish. I've made lots of pancakes. They are good travel food. Lots of calories. Fairly light. Peach pie gives you headache. Ptarmigan pie. This is one of those you can carry a bit more. These meat pies, they give you temporarily able to carry 3 kilos more. Rosehip pie gives you headache, and then venison pie is the same as the rabbit and ptarmigan. You can carry a bit more. And then the bannocks, I guess this means that if you've got the recycled can, you can make these. I haven't tried. But yeah, and now I'll just stay here for the night and go back in the morning. I could try for more birds as I go down, but I have the minimum that I need now. So now it got all foggy. There are some crows there, and I found a couple of feathers. I'm picking those up because need them for the fire hardened arrows. I have some feathers at the hut, but better to pick up all that I can find. And also there was a fir limb here next to the door. So now I have four of these. I have 6 at the hut and I need 8 for the chair. So that leaves 2 extra for something else. And did I pick this up somewhere or did I forget them in the inventory at the hut? I can't remember. But I'm not quite sure. There is room in the inventory. But what if I find something on the way down? I'd like to have some room. And I was thinking of taking this rope down, but I think that wood is more important at the moment. I can come back for this later. And like this lanterns could also take, but I had 2 lanterns at the hut and 1 I keep with me, so I'm gonna leave these here as well. I can come back later. It's like you can get fuel and scrap metal. Yeah, so scrap metal is something that's not easy to come by here. That's 46. That's ruined. 45. And that's ruined. I could pick up these and transfer them to this here. So I don't need to look for them. Yeah, and I'm taking the maple syrups. Yeah. So this is the acorn bannock. And while it is not one of the best things considering weight versus calories, it's not too bad. But pancakes are a lot better. I was thinking, I was thinking of taking these. I can eat them on the way down. It's still not too heavy. And I will leave these here. Reclaimed wood. As you can see, there's quite a bit. There's no crates left. Oh, I broke that last remaining crate. That's where the wood came. Now I remember. So, getting dark. Now I'll just spend the night here and head back in the morning. So it's morning now, and since I ate quite a bit, I got more room in the inventory, so now I have 10 pieces of reclaimed wood with me. But there's still quite a bit of them left. But they are like, you need 1 or 2 for one piece of furniture or decoration or something. So after this I will have 30 pieces at the hut, and that will last for quite some time. I mean, there's no room for that much furniture there. So now just going down, and the good thing about going down is over. And not. Why am I so bad at this? Over. One more. Yeah. So let's just. I only have 4 arrows. Now, where did that last one go? Where is it? Can't see it. It's possible it was in. Oh. Over. And now. No. I'm not getting, and I'm not seeing the. Oh, it's there. Now it's broken, but I guess I might be able to get the feathers from that. And I think the 4th one probably broke. I know it was in really bad condition. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'll just make new ones. But yeah, I'm bad at bow hunting. But I need to find more books and practice more. So, but now, oh, temperature is going down. But yeah, if you watch that indicator in the lower right corner, you notice it goes down a lot slower when you're climbing down, which is of course natural. Going down is not as hard as going up. And there's one rope there. is the one I brought with me the first time. Like, I didn't realize there would be a rope here, so I brought one with me, and it's an extra one. I put it there. I'm not quite sure where it goes, but you never know. Might need it later. Should I? Over. Over. And no more arrows. Damn it. Okay. Consider this your lucky day, birds. I'm a bad shot and out of arrows. Yeah, it's not so bad. I have what I need. Would have been nicer. Would have been nice to get... Oh, the temperature is going down. But I'm going to continue. There are shelters on the way. And this is why I want that blizzard badge. Because I think it's the wind that's slowing me down. So once you get the blizzard badge, the wind slows you down a little less. Oh, if I had some of those stones with me, I could have tried just throwing one of those at the birds. Okay, and now the next one. This bunny is here. What was the next? My memory is so bad. Oh, it's here. Yeah, and there are rose hips here. Haven't touched those. But it's so annoying. It slows down. So now we go down. And these are so much easier, you don't need to stop. Just go down at one go and yeah, now here is that container, but I still, and there are a couple of crates here as well, so at some point when I come down, how much? Yeah, that was... Let's see. It is getting cold. So, too much stuff. I could... Oh. One more. Stop being so dramatic, you're not so cold. But yeah, there is a cave. Let's go and take a look. could just get in there, make a fire, get warm. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Or maybe make a fire outside. So there's firewood here. So what? Oh, the cave. It's here. So this takes you to the eastern side of the mountain. And I suppose you can use this tree here as a marker. So you can see where the cave is. Can I make a fire here? Just... No, 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 that was the fur. No, no.
Come on, little fire.
I wasn't going to use that. What was I thinking? I wasn't. Well, what's done is done.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So now I have 3. I was going to use those sticks. Damn it. An hour and 35 minutes. Yeah, what I was thinking was just warming up one of these. That'll get the temperature up. Okay, but I can just as well stay here, which means I could melt some snow. 11 minutes left. I took a nap for an hour. And now let's go back to the hut. How about that? Yeah, the inventory is... It's almost full. What's this? Cedar? Like I thought. So that stuff is everywhere. I don't really understand why the fur is so much harder to find. But now I have enough. Enough for the chair and 1 piece left over. Unfortunately. So yeah, when making fire, do check that you're not burning stuff you want to keep. So the wolf is there and it's gonna run. It's so annoying when they yelp, but so here on the right side of the river, this is the last climb, and after this it's just following the river down to the lake. Sprain risk, yeah, getting tired. But it doesn't matter. The way down is not steep. And so there was something... where were they? Oh, there is an oak tree. You can get acorns. And there are a couple of others along the river. And then there were several of those trees high up, and I found a rope climb that takes you there. And when I was at the first tree getting the acorns, I noticed that there was a moose. Yep, that was not fun. It was there where the rest of the trees were, so the acorns are still there. I didn't go and get them. I mean, the moose, it's not supposed to attack, but I'm not sure what happens if you sort of on purpose go close, even if you're not aggressive. So best to keep your distance. And so there is one oak tree there on the left side of that tall tree, and one is there to the right of it. Can't see it from here, but it is there. So there's two there, and yeah, the ones that are high up, they are somewhere up there. And there is a rope climb that's easy to find. It's easy to get up there, but yeah, I don't like moose. I was thinking of going back there because the moose was there some days ago, so it's probably not there right now. I could just go and check. So get up there, check to see if the moose is around, and if not, get the acorns, and if it is, get out. Although I am hoping that there will be a moose at Coastal Highway. Like, the idea was not to use the rifle, but if there is a moose behind the garage there, I'm going to take the rifle. There's one at the garage and it is in excellent condition, and I have plenty of ammo. So if there is a moose, I'm going to make it an X-moose if I can. That is part of the reason why I have been reading all those gun books. Just leveling up without shooting anything. And here you can see two of those cedar trees that just pop up regularly. So you can go and chop them, take them inside, wait a couple of days, chop them again, take them inside. You can collect quite a bit of firewood that way. Just go and get the same ones over and over again. And of course all this applies to Pilgrim mode. I don't know how things work in the other modes. But now we are going to get rid of the stuff in the inventory, put it in the storages, and then take a nap. So dehydrate, is there room? Yes, there is. Rabbit pelt, and let's put these there and put the wood there. Oh no, these don't belong here. These belong here. The lightweight materials are in here. Yeah, so but now we'll skip over all the organizing and sleeping and stuff. It's now around midnight. Slept enough, so might as well get up and do some cooking. So this is required for the stews, and you need 1 kilo ptarmigan, 1.5 liters water, and a pinch of salt. And it takes a little time. First prepping, then 34 minutes. That's hour and 50 minutes. I could put this here. Use that one for water as long as I'm cooking. So once I've made this, then I can use the 1/2 kilos of birds for making stew. was I thinking of making? Yeah, for the stew you need the broth. Let's see, that's 85. That's 85, 82. Are these both full? Yeah. So, no, not cooking oil. That one. I'm taking that. So use the older ones first, and this new one is going to be better quality. Yeah, the flour, not good, 26%, but it's good enough. So I'm not doing much baking like those pies and pancakes and such here, because that's the only flour I've got here. There's some at the Pleasant Valley, there's a community hall, but this is all I've got here. So before I even started to make this fire, I made sure to transfer the fir firewood to the drawer, so I don't make the same mistake again. So 11 minutes until ready. And the bow hunting, I really need to find more books, and maybe I should practice with the rabbits. They are not quite so small, so maybe. Oh, what I was thinking was that I need to make more arrows. I've got two of them left. So the broken one, I got one feather out of it. You need 5 feathers and some sticks and fire for making them. Okay, let's take this, and then I'm going to drop it. So I'll be sure to use the right one. No. This. No. Elegant. What was I going to? This one, yeah. Ptarmigan, broth and flour. Yeah. That's what I was gonna do. 1 hour 7 minutes. Oh. Let's put another one. Oh, and water is already. So more water. And I can put this here. And the other one in front of it. And I should also drop this. It was back there. Oh, and there's no need to carry the salt either. Does it fit somewhere in here? It was there. Okay, we're putting it there. 9 minutes until melted. So that's gonna take some time. So let's just fast forward a bit. So 4 minutes until the stew is ready. And as you can hear, the weather is getting worse once again. Fortunately, I'm in here, so nothing to worry about. And 1 minute until ready. So this is what the soup looks like. It's now hot, and yeah, it lessens fatigue. So I'm gonna take it and keep it for when I need to lessen fatigue. But yeah, it is still night, and I think now we could get back to sleep. Like this. So sun should be rising. We can take something to drink. And why is the inventory? Oh yeah, the inventory is so light because I don't have these. But now I need them because what was it that I needed? Let's see. There. Fur, 8, 2 cured deer hide, 8 ptarmigan, and cured gut. So, how many? Let's take them all. I'll put the rest of them back. So 2 of these and all of these, and let's do it this way. Put 1 back. So now I should have everything. Let's see. Yes, there is everything for 13 hours. Okay, that's gonna take a little while. Let's use 3 hours for now. Need to take it in bits just to keep an eye on how thirsty or hungry you are. Okay, let's take 1 more hour. Maybe another. Yeah, it's gonna take all day. 6 hours left. Getting tired. So maybe drink a bit and could eat those. Oh, could eat that little bit there. But yeah, I wonder where the container that had all those foods went. So here you can continue. Let's take 3 hours. I think I can finish this now. Just 2 hours. Begin crafting. So now it's done and it's dark and tired. So let's wait until the morning for putting it in place. Yep, it is. Let's sleep a little bit more at time. Okay, couple of hours more. Need some light for seeing where to put it. Maybe a bit more light. It is a bit too dark still, but I could move these. so many. Can't see. Yeah, I think that's all. So where do I put them? I suppose I could just drop them here for now and put them somewhere better place when I can see something. Now I can't see. Okay. Let's just skip a little time. So now it is. That was cold. So picking up the item. I had the hardest time figuring this one out. So it is in a container inside the workbench. So when you open this screen and you have the house, the bottommost icon, you press X so you get to this list, and then you see there on the lower right corner, press the right stick for container. So it is here, and then you just deploy it and you move it where you want to. Hey, what's that? Where did that bottle come from? That is so strange. Yeah, it was on top of the workbench, but that was strange. So that has quite a bit of fuel. I think I need to take that one the next time I'm cooking fish. Try to get it full. I have 3 full bottles, so I could have one more. But yeah, now I have a chair. And the last thing I wanted to make was, I was thinking of making a table, but then I started to think that I need storage room. And there is, where is it? Rustic storage trunk, this one. 9 fir firewood and a workbench and the tools, but nothing else. And this would be fine, except if I make it, I need to put it here, and that means no room for table. Yep. That will have to be the last piece of furniture. And then I'll probably make some decorations. There was, I could make some of these. These are easy. It's just cedar and the tools. And I was also thinking of maybe making these. Just 2 fir firewood, 1 cedar and 1 reclaimed. And same with this one. So I need to find more fur. Yeah, that sound was like I'm thirsty. And while those sounds can be a bit annoying at times, they are a good reminder. Like, you start doing stuff that takes a lot of time and then you forget to eat and drink, which is quite realistic. Like, one day, I don't remember what I was doing, but I found myself at 8 p.m. wondering, have I eaten anything today? And I really couldn't figure out. I was just really hungry, but I had no recollection of eating anything except a couple of pieces of chocolate. So, it sounds are a good reminder. But now this is starting to look like a home, maybe. And I have tools, materials, firewood and food, and I can go ice fishing. Should I do that next, or should I go and try to find some fur? I'm not going up there. Not while it's this foggy. The oak trees. I want to go and check them. But the weather needs to be clear. And an interesting thing about this is I haven't seen a bear at this lake, even once. During the 500-day run, the bear came to the lake all the time. But now it seems to be back there. When I was going to the canyon, once it was in the canyon and it was a bit difficult. Like it was coming towards me and I needed to go forward, and there was really no space for getting aside and letting it go. So I just continued forward, and well, it panicked and ran away, as it should. Okay, now I can barely see one of the oak trees there on top of that hill. So the fog is clearing slightly. But what should I do now? It's morning. And yeah, so I need fur, and I probably should go fishing. Let's see, what does the ice fishing say? Getting close, level 3. Oh, and I was thinking about the arrows. Yeah, I was thinking about them when I started cooking, thinking that I should make them while the fire is burning, and then I forgot. But then there is the how many sticks do I need? 5 sticks. 5 sticks and 5 feathers and fire. But I don't think... Okay, I could take these, eat them next. These are the kind of stuff that's not worth carrying with you, but having some ready here when you're ready to head out is a good idea. Just pick them up, eat as much as you can, and then drop the rest here, and on your way you go. So yeah, fishing 2, 4, 6. There's still 8. I don't need more of those. And clothes are, let's see, 83%, the worst ones. No need to mend anything. So basically I let them drop to somewhere a little over 70%, and then I'm mending them. And I've got plenty of cloth, I think. Maybe I should check how many. Oh, only 7. I thought I had more. But there is that one container by the rope climb. There was clothes in there, and there's more at the summit. So when I run out of cloth, I just need to head back to the summit, get it from there. I think I should make a list of what I need to bring the next time I come here. Like, I will be coming back since I decided I'm not going to Ash Canyon or Black Rock this time. I'm going to head back to Pleasant Valley and then to Coastal Highway, do some trading, fishing, building furniture, all that stuff. So I need to figure out what I need to bring here. Like, there are things that are hard to come by here, like scrap metal, so make plenty of hooks and try to find as many deer carcasses as possible to get guts to make lines, hooks, lines, cloth, maybe some cured leather. My boots are these require cured leather to mend. So while it is possible to make this sort of boots from deer hide, I am opting to use these and keep them in shape because this weigh less, not quite as heavy. So I went fishing for a bit and now I'm at fire and getting some water, but I'm also making these 5 sticks, 5 feathers, fire and hunting knife. 22 minutes. Okay, and then I could place this here and cook this one. These are worth cooking. Sort of a bit more substantial. The whitefish, well, they're worth cooking if you have fire going and are not doing anything else with it. But otherwise, I use those for making baits. Oh, close the door. Getting windy. So now I was thinking that maybe I should be heading back to Pleasant Valley next. Going there and from there to Coastal Highway. That needs a lot of thinking about what to carry, what to take to Pleasant Valley and what to take from there to Coastal Highway. But yeah, back to Coastal Highway, spend there some time and then head to the ravine, Bleak Inlet, then Mystery Lake, and then I'm going to use the camp office as a base there. So I'll probably stay there for a while, just making the place nice and exploring all the other buildings on the map, just to collect the stuff to the camp office. And there are some good opportunities for fishing there, and there will probably also be deer carcasses in some places, so more guts and hides. Yeah, and of course meat, if it's worth using the time for taking the meat. Like, fishing is so easy that sometimes it is better idea. Better to just go fishing and forget about harvesting the carcasses. 1 hour. Oh, there was that much time. Let's put more water. And this one, 15 minutes. Yeah, I think I could put 1 liter on this one as well after this boils. So, but the first idea when I was starting was that Mystery Lake would be the main base. But since the trader is in Coastal Highway, it's sort of no-brainer. You want your main base where the trader is, so you can get stuff that can be hard to find, like flour, maple syrup, that canned corn. I just need 1 can so I can make that soup. And yeah, the salt for making the box, the meat curing box. It's gonna be hard enough to carry the 10 kilos from the trading box to the garage. I'm not going to carry it from another map. Like, I know where there is a 10 kilo bag of salt in Bleak Inlet. So, yeah. Let's put 1 liter there. Although, when I go look for the bunker, if there is nothing in there, would it be a good idea to go to the cannery and find that salt bag and carry it to the lookout? So if I want it later, it would be closer. Yeah, I guess that is worth thinking about. But it depends on what there is in the bunker. Oh, but the bunker is before the rope climb down. So if I take stuff from the bunker, I can leave it at the lookout. Go down, go to the cannery, take the salt, bring it to the lookout, leave it there, and take the stuff I want from the lookout, and then get back to the ravine. Oh, and about the ravine, the reason the last climb to the summit, the reason I do it that way is that the climb out of the ravine to the area that connects Mystery Lake and Coastal Highway, that climb is long, just like the last climb here. And the first time I tried it going up, I fell. So after that, if it's a long climb, just hop onto a ledge and rest a bit and then continue. Like, don't be in a hurry. Well, of course, sometimes you are in a hurry if the weather is really bad, but yeah, that's what the stims are for. But I prefer not wasting those if there is an alternative that's just as good and doesn't waste resources. Yeah, and having a cup of coffee or 2 with you is also a good idea. So they give you a little boost so you can make that last bit. Like there, once you get to the summit, you're safe because the plane is a good place, even if it's a blizzard. Yeah, and of course in Pilgrim mode. I don't know anything about the harder modes. They've been changed so much. I mean, I played the game when there was no difficulty levels, and I've played Voyager a bit, not any of the harder ones, and well, I didn't even like Voyager because of the animals. I just prefer them to leave me alone. I leave them alone. And bunnies and ptarmigans, I'm not leaving them alone, but that's another story. Yeah, now we're getting the water, and I probably should drop some of it. Oh, foggy morning once again. I was thinking of leaving for Pleasant Valley since I have done everything here that I was planning to do. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere in this fog. So I guess I'll be going wood chopping later. Now I'll need to just organize the inventory, see what I need to take with me when I leave. Oh, and the fog is clearing, that's good. But yeah, so next time I'll probably be on the way or in Pleasant Valley, or maybe going back to Coastal Highway, we'll see. But this is all for this time.